that got me saying mama, 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 mama. She got me be saying ma. Cause see, y'all people think that when I do these videos, y'all may not understand. It's not because I really disagree with them, but I disagree about their way of going about stuff, right? I disagree with how they take away the unity of the black man, the black woman. I also disagree with, you can't train us to know how to deal with the man. You can't do that. Why? You have to fix us and don't fix them. A lot of stuff y'all say is like y'all not in reality. We're not in the same reality. That's crazy. But the way you talk and have a gutter snipe mouth and all that other type of stuff. So now, you want to talk to us like that. So we got every right to respond, right? You say this about us, and we got every right to respond. This is crazy. Hey, living with the man hands. How you doing? So like I said, this is not a thing about women not taking responsibility. How about people don't take responsibility for their behaviors? See, this is the type of conversations we really need to be having about adults taking responsibility for whatever part they want to play. But the problem is, you can't say women don't take responsibility. How would you know? The women that you do stuff, you don't know them women. So who are they accountable to? You or their children? Yeah, this all be sounding really good. That's why I don't be like, well, I never say, well, all men and men. No, the person who done me dirty, no, you need to take responsibility. It's like, who are you talking to? Like, and how do you know if they're not taking responsibility? I can't understand that. I can't understand half of these videos. It's just, we cannot understand half of women. Oh, you got men don't take responsibility. Okay, so how do you know that? Because the way y'all make it sound like y'all looking for a perfect world, it ain't gonna happen. This perfect world y'all talking about ain't gonna happen. Sorry. No. But we're gonna get had. I know you one time I told you I'll be right back. I told you I'll be right back. And don't forget, hit the like. And the way to support the channel, you can just by watching the ad. That's a good way to support the channel, is by the ad. Watching the ad. So let's go. Let's get this party started. Right? And I told you guys yesterday I'm going to be over here in the morning. I got to build this channel back up. So I'm not going to be all over there all the time. I'm going to be back over here. This is my baby. This is the main page. So a lot of people are going to be missing me, or they're going to come over here. But let's, this lady right here. But let's go.
Of the series, this is how black women are used to destroy black people. I need y'all to come on in. I need you to hit.
Yeah, we need to hear how the women destroy black people. We don't destroy black men. We we destroy the whole damn race of black people. See, don't you see that manosphere book behind her? So she's here to promote them because she like men attention. She like it. She be acting like I'm doing this. I'm doing this for to make my women better. No, you doing it to get this attention from the men. So why are you taking their money? Why are you taking their money? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. These are fake people. These are fake wannabe healers. These are people's fake.
Hit the bam, 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 bam. You gotta hit the like button when you come through.
Look at that. She's supposed to be submissive, but she's telling you hit the bam, 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 bam. All right.
So he kind of pioneered that a little bit. So I like me some Ja Rule. I like that verses. That was a cool little verses.
We don't care.
Environment is the sum total.
Now, biology, culture, and environment. We use our biology to create our culture. We use our culture to shape our environment, and we make our environment conform our biology. Historically, there is no separation between the three entities. None is better or have more influence or the okay, whatever. So your biology, you can I'm gonna stop it there. You can look at that later. Let's move on.
Of the surroundings and conditions in which people experience life. It includes physical, chemical, soil, climate, and all living organisms. The collective balance of all these can determine the survival or demise of parts or all of the ecology. Keywords to know when we're talking about the environment: legal, law, children. Thank you, Detorian. Black women use the law to act as a proxy by which they get to alienate fathers, remove them, or punish both fathers and children, because we cannot ignore the fact that children are punished here.
See, I can't with her. We use the law. I thought that you know, a lot of us not supposed to even be doing stuff like that because we're supposed to be in our feminine. Well, I guess these are the masculine ones. Use the law. So, who's the problem? Hey, living with the Hendersons. Who is the problem? The women who use it or the people who write the laws? Not the judge, the people who wrote the law. I keep telling every man, whether y'all believe it or not, every time you only could get done dirty by another man. A woman could do what she want, but it's still the next man that really did it to you. When them laws was written, men wrote them laws. So y'all men did it to yourselves. Men wrote the laws. A woman was not able to work back then, especially become a judge or a lawyer when them laws were written. But again, y'all don't want to stand up and change the laws. I don't see a bunch of men out there with picket signs. Nobody doing no anything to change the law. Y'all men don't want to accept that. Y'all fate is at the next man hands, never a woman. And when them laws were stated, they wasn't thinking about you, black man. No way. Wasn't thinking about you. No way. And I seen a lot of laws get changed.
Because it's not only the negative effect that all of these actions have on black men. See, in order to destroy an entire culture or an entire group of people, you got to destroy the kids too. You got to destroy their minds so that they cannot recover. So that the children cannot come out of the foolish biological corruption that they are under. You understand? So this is a punishment not only of black men and fathers, but of the children. So we know about family court. We know about all of these different things that we cover over and over and over again, both in the Black Manosphere in general and on my channel, dragging men in and out of court systems, child support payments, even to the point where there is now a debtor's prison that is really unconstitutional, locking men up for not being able to pay a debt, any debt, including child support, is not even supposed to be legal. That's a debtor's prison. And America isn't supposed to have debtor's prison. You don't go to prison if you owe any other kind of debt. If you can owe a mountain of credit card debt, they're not going to put you in jail for it. Now, you're going to mess your credit up and you're not going to be able to do a whole lot, but they're not going to put you in jail about it. Your finances just going to be in a messed up situation if you owe and owe and owe and owe. But when you have a system that will punish a man penally, who will give him some jail time for not being able to pay a debt, this is unconstitutional. Nobody thinks about that part. We're not supposed to have a debtor's prison in America. Thank you, Ebo Sosa. That's not supposed to be anything that you do. It's a debt like any other debt. They can try to garnish, they can try to get the money up out of you, but as far as letting that be something criminal that you do, a criminal charge can be put upon you to do for not paying child support, that's not even supposed to be possible. Because if she can take care of this kid, then she needs to take care of it. You can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. And this is nothing but a come up anyway, but we really kind of not going to get into the this is a come up part because we've covered that. And that's it's almost a tangent. It's almost off on a tangent. But the reason why this part works, because we're already in environment.
This is where me and her have a problem at. Problem is, you speaking for grown men. What about them babies? What about them babies? If a woman make more than a man, you think the courts do not check her income? Huh? Are you telling me the courts does not check their income? You, huh? You, people always speaking up for grown behind men. But what about them babies? You never asked at one point in time, are them babies hungry? Do they mother have enough money to feed them? Because in your mind, she's supposed to, right? Just because she got with a deadbeat or dusty, so it's she's wrong for taking a dusty to court. Because sometimes you got to grow these men up, grow them up. Some women, and then you never talk about the women who let these grown behind men slide, and they take the struggle on all by themselves. You talk about them. Either which way, you got a problem with women. There's not no perfect nobody. Everybody should be accountable for their shit. This is where we have a problem at. Every which way a woman turn, you people's got something to say. You can't party. Oh, that's ghetto. Oh, that's twerking. She wear this. Oh, she's underdressed. Oh, you single baby mamas. That's why you struggling. Or what? For the men, oh, you destroy their lives. Woman life don't get destroyed. A woman life don't get destroyed. Just the man. You never say, well, damn, do this woman have enough money to take care of these kids? Can she feed them? Maybe that's why she took him to court, because he is the dad. It doesn't make a woman better. I'm sorry to tell you guys this. It does not make a man, a female, better because she takes you to child support. That has nothing to do with being bitter. That just means she want her money to help out for that kid. She want to make sure that she doesn't have to call you, and that's done by the courts. And even if she was bitter, it's still her right to do so. So bitter or non-bitter doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's her rights. We may not like it. He may not like it. But in the same token, that protects him too. That protects him. If he have his own kids and he spend time with his kids, he will now see that child and be proud that he contributes to that child. And if he doesn't see his kids, at least he could say, well, hey, I take care of them. I pay my child support. Sometimes that protects you. It's not as bad as you think. It's not as bad as you think. So, hey, I spend time with my kids. And when I see my kids, now if you got the woman that's not spending it on the kids, and she's not doing right by that child, now you have to step in and take her to court. See how that go? You took me to court. Now I'm gonna have to take you to court. You gotta ask the judge or whatever that you want this case looked at. I give her this amount of money, So now she may have to go into that court and show bills and receipts, and according to what her money is. But I'm not going to sit up there and take up for no grown behind man. I don't know if his kids are eating. Y'all mind in the wrong place. Y'all mind is not on the youth. Y'all mind is not on these babies. What you claim that a mother can ruin them. No, mother can't do that neither. You didn't know that? You didn't know that is a man's number one excuse for not being a dad is to say, oh, the mother did. No, that's a myth. Because if you're around your child, there's nothing a woman can say about the dad because the child will know. I keep thinking these kids are stupid. Kids are smarter than you think. This is 2021. If they know they always see their pops and they do something with their dad and their dad have conversations with them, vibe with them, and telling their kid, I love them, not on no phone call. No, I love you, right? Okay, bye. No, when they physically feel it, when a child feel the love from the dad, mother can't say nothing. The mother cannot say nothing. She can try. Why do you think so many women are very upset and they don't even want to be around that man? Because they couldn't fool the child. Because that man's around his kids. That child, this I ain't paying that lady no mind. Dad, what's up? Keep believing in men if you want to and stop acting like you're a woman. You know it's a damn lie. But again, this is how y'all make y'all money. You ain't gonna tell me men's lives are being destroyed. And I don't want to hear about them babies. Do them babies eat every damn day? What is he doing with his money? Do your homework. Give me some statistics. Please do.
If we take a look back at the chart, right?
No, we don't want to see that chart no more.
The society. Connecting dots for people. Corrupted moral, corrupted ethics leads to corrupted legal. This is why the law of the land is backwards, because it is designed to uphold backwards moral, backwards ethic.
These are all men. All men.
This is why palm-colored people fight.
This is why men is never going to grow up. Because you got women like you, who's going to give them an excuse not to be a real man. This is the problem. You're more of the problem of a baby mama. Let them, they don't need you to talk for them. They don't need that. Stop regurgitating what they say. You think we didn't hear this already? Stop regurgitating what these men say at the Black Men's Fair. Manosphere. You understand what I'm saying? This is why she need more than a man in her life. You got that right, Nicole. Don't forget to press the like, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like. This is why men cannot grow up. Because there she go. Don't do this to the man and you destroying their lives. Then she did one talking about women wouldn't give up, give nothing out. The men ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing to take. Oh, shut up. How about men don't buy women clothes their legs? How about that? It go both ways. But this is, I hope a lot of mothers don't listen to this. And hopefully they guide their son at a better path to be a real man, because what she's talking about are not real men. Real men don't have no time to be talking about women. They're handling their business. Be very careful when you listen to this rhetoric about women, because in that case, you are just as bad. You're just as bad. You like one of the mothers who will not let the titty go. Like take the titty out the mouth. Why are you a woman who's supposed to be feminine and all you talk about is defending men? Who does that? Hey, foot soldier. Who who does that? Who does that? They don't have enough men, well, bitter pages talking about women all damn day. But you think people can't see through you. We see through you, baby. We see right through you. And all them other wannabe feminist people. We see right through you. We all know y'all fake. We all know y'all liars. We all know y'all have an agenda. We ain't stupid, but we'll carry on.
Fight so hard about their biology. I'm gonna spin off on a quick little tangent. We got this the jab and the stick situation going on, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about, the jab situation. Why do you think that palm colored people are resisting that so much? Because it is a permanent alteration to their biology. Why are they fighting that? Because what has already changed due to C-19? Culture. So the ethics have changed. We had social distancing. We had quarantine. We had mask wearing. In order to bring about the desired effect. Okay? So it's not just the legal system that's the problem. That's environment. Is the law problematic? Yes, it is. But that's not the only thing that's problematic. What's also problematic is the culture. The ethics are bad. That's problematic also. The single mother culture and all this other type of stuff. The biology, the moral.
There she go again with the single mother culture. I told you, women can't win. Every which way you turn, we cannot win. First you mad because we taking them to court. Now you mad because we single. And then now we're destroying the kids that has a mind of their own. Every stage of a child's life, a man is supposed to have what they children. Some men know they wait till you get older and now want to play daddy. No. And then I'm glad you brought up environment and all that other crap. Do you know how many kids now have cell phones? How many kids got tablets and all this other type of stuff? Do you know how many kids? Fathers have no excuses anymore. You don't have to go through the mother. It ain't like, no. We don't have, we got more. I did one yesterday. Nicole, you got to see the one from yesterday. You got to see the one from yesterday. No, it don't matter if a woman makes more money than a man, long as the man. Let me tell y'all something. You could agree to not to agree. But we're still too old to be having this conversation. We're too old to still be having this conversation. So which means You have to go after women and men. Okay? Let me explain another thing to you, men. Let me explain another thing to you. A woman, you can have a bitter woman and yeah, and all that other crap. But women don't stay bitter for so long. Women don't stay bitter for their whole life. Because at some point in time, they forget about you. And the minute we forget about you and we're not bothering you and we moved on and you're not the topic anymore, that's when you start bashing the woman. The second thing is, if you made amends with that woman and she see that you really changed, she will lighten up. If she see that, hey, you want to do something with the child, she'll lighten up. Why? She's a human being. Now, I'm not talking about the sociopathic men or women, your narcissistic men or women. Remember, you can't just group everything together. Some men and women have mental problems. Some men and women have mental problems. We talk about regular. You can't do somebody dirty. I tell you time and time again, you cannot do a woman dirty in their relationship. Men do women dirty in the relationship, but you left, so now she gives you problems after the relationship. You can't just think you're gonna go through life thinking you can do people dirty. It don't go like that. You have wasted this woman's time. Let's go for men or women. Let's go for men or women. Just that I'm a woman, so I'm gonna say a man, but the same rule apply to both. Same rule apply to both. You just cannot say, well, I'm a dog this woman, and then you go, oh, she really got mad when I found somebody new. And how long was this after the relationship? Or did you have her while you was in the relationship? That's what she'd be like, oh, hell no. Uh-uh. Usually if they break up and time go by, and he finds somebody new, the old woman is not really mad because we broke up, we good, it's your kid. They don't really have a problem. Not at all. The problem is you was with her first. And we don't know that woman. So now you got the person who just destroyed her life and what she thought that she was gonna have with a family. No, hell no. But you brought that problem to you, mister. You created that problem. You created that triangle. You did that. But most of the time, that's when women don't call you no more. When they don't call you and ask you for nothing to let you live your life, them the women that's dogged out the most. Because you know what? You're mad she forgot about you. You ain't priority nothing. Like, fuck, take the money. I don't want your money. I want nothing. But again, I'm waiting for her to speak upon these babies eating. I'm waiting for them to speak upon the baby having enough clothes, food, something. I'm waiting for them videos. I am so waiting for one of them videos where they telling us, oh, about the babies and the food. I haven't seen none yet. I haven't seen none yet about them talking about none of them babies. Did they eat? Do they got milk? They got food? They got a roof over their head? Oh, what? She want to run the street? Well, while she run the street, I'll keep my kid. I'm waiting for one of them stories now. She. Who?
Is also corrupted. That's actually the most important corruption. Because in order to truly corrupt the other two, you gotta corrupt the moral. You must corrupt the moral. Because if you destroy the moral part, There's nothing to come back to once you destroy ethic and legal. Do you understand? There's nothing to come back to. You can't find your way back you can't find your way back out of the lost value system with no moral base, or with a corrupted moral base. You cannot come back. That's why it is of the utmost importance that under the lost value system, the spiritual...
There she go with this bull crap. When she go with that bull, she need to stop this. She need to stop this. Well, her little pyramid she got there.
The moral core must be corrupt. It must remain corrupted. It must, or else this system falls. Continue the trend in other areas of her life. They've gotten her to believe the lie of feminism, believe the lie of misandry, and everything.
Let me help again. There's no such thing as feminism. They will lead you to believe that, and some women believe that, but in all reality, you are born feminine. You're already feminine. You was born that way. So they didn't just say, hey, you're a feminist. I am. I'm a woman. Now you can speak upon, and what is the feminist that y'all claim? What is so bad? What is so bad with, hey, we want equal opportunity. We don't want to work the same job, and you get paid more than us for the same job. Because if you don't want us to take these men to court and destroy their lives for child support, then we need to work. And we do need a better pay. But in all reality, there's no thing as a real feminist. You're a feminist regardless. You're a man regardless. Y'all be going crazy with this. And acting like she said, we destroyed the whole black people. Black women destroyed every black woman and every black man. We took out everybody. Huh? I'm trying to speed up here. I don't want to keep y'all all day long.
That go along with that. So once you believe the lies of feminism and misandry, you gotta also believe the false narratives that uphold that. Okay? You must believe it all. Because if you don't believe it all, it falls. Okay? Let's talk entitlement programs. Entitlement programs have always been used to keep the poverty level high. They have never helped black people to get ahead for several reasons. Because a handout is just that. It's a handout. What does the old saying say? The old saying says, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for that day. But if you teach a man how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
Huh?
But notice two things in that saying.
What?
The two things I need you to notice in that saying is the difference between a handout and a skill set, and also that it says man. You give a man a fish, you feed him for that day. And if you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Because when you give it to women, nothing happens.
Oh, hold up. Wait, hold up. Wait, I was gonna call her a nasty name. Nasty because this lady pissing me off. Let me tell you something. Are you fishing right now? Or is you messing up the fish? You got a YouTube channel, don't you? Ain't you fishing? Ooh, oops. Oh my. Y'all gonna stop lying to these people. Are you fishing now? Cause you give it to women what? What you got out the deal? You got a YouTube channel. You get cash apps. You get PayPals. You get a chat. You got a following. You did all of that. That made me laugh too. How you gonna contradict yourself? Every video she does, she contradicts herself. She said, I gotta rewind that. The key word is man. So what the heck are you in front of my TV for? Why are you on my internet? You don't take time out and do your videos? Or no, a man do your videos for you and just put you out there to do it, right? You ain't got no man. You don't have a man. You had a man. I read your bio, but you ain't got none now. So shouldn't we should learn how to fish too? Yeah, she might be fishing for him. That's what she is. But the thing is, majority of her chat are men. So she's getting a sensation for these men praising her. That's why she makes 2 videos and all these videos with the same freaking topics, regurgitate everything. So I'm damn sure is going to rewind that part. What? And if the man not there, being that we wasn't taught to fish, well, what? How you're surviving okay. You ain't married, but you making that money. So you, like I said, every time y'all open your mouth, y'all just as feminine as effeminate people. You're using masculine energy just like the women you're talking about. All this other bullshit you saying, hell up out of here. Go ahead with yourself.
The main reason why entitlement programs have never worked is twofold. Number one, it's a handout. So there's no skill set being learned. There's nothing being acquired.
Well, what do you want us to learn? You just said that we're not supposed to fish, chick. Because we mess it up. So what do we need? Shut up. Everything you say makes absolutely no sense. Damn. Now they see why some women be barking on y'all. Because y'all be coming for regular women, and then we bark back on y'all behinds, then they the bad guy. No, you can't start with people and determine how the reaction is going to be. You can't come for people and think because you're coming, and then the way you throwing up your hands, that's not feminine. She just told us not to fish. We mess up the fishing. They ain't gonna say handout, you don't get the skills. All that in one damn breath. Make up your mind, lady. Make up your mind. I'm starting to have some fun with you. I'm starting to have some real fun with you. Because you and a couple of other ones are truly, truly funny. Y'all are truly, truly funny. Only them people, of course the men love what you say, but they don't understand what you're saying doesn't make absolutely no sense. But as long as you stepped in for the mammy, you got the mammy job. You all they mammies. And you like the men attention. You can't be with the men out there in the real life and get the men. So you'll settle for the attention you get from men through the chats, right? You want to call us on? I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. You want to call women out? See, call you out for. I gotta speak for the the other sisters. I gotta speak for the brothers, and I gotta speak for the sisters. Who y'all talk about? This chick right here. Huh.
Gonna help me get on my feet without you. Handouts keep you tethered to the one giving it to you. This is why pets love us so much. See, the cat.
Actually, not. Actually, they don't love us because we feed them and stuff. Because do you know that if we didn't have a pet, they would still eat? A cat will still eat and a dog will still eat. They don't love us because we feed them. They gonna eat regardless. It's in their nature. It's in their nature. It's in their nature to go in these garbage cans just like a rat and stuff. We don't. Yeah, they become a pet. Even if we didn't feed them, if we just showed them love, they will still love us because we showed them love. Not because we're feeding them. We showed them love. That's the difference. Get it together, lady.
That you feeding all the time, he doesn't want to go hunt because he knows every day at 2:00 it's gonna be some tuna in his bowl. So why is he worrying himself on how to go hunt for mice and stuff like that? Do you know how long it takes to hunt a mouse and the skill set that it takes?
You tell me. Because cats weigh them out and they gone. You tell me.
You're not trying to do that. If every day at 3 is tuna in his bowl, all he care about is feeding his stomach.
Absolutely incorrect. A cat could be very full. They see a mice, they ass is out.
It's a tether. That's why house pets are house pets. It's the tether. I take care of you. You're here. Right?
No. Absolutely not.
So that's one. It tethers. It's a handout. The other reason that a handout entitlement programs have never worked for Black people is because they gave it to women.
Oh, God.
They gave it to women because of female nature. What are women gonna do? It's more important to us.
So basically, they should have gave the welfare to the man. Lady, hold up. No. So they should have gave the welfare to the man. They should have gave the Section 8 to the man. She knows she dead wrong for that one. She couldn't even say that with a straight face, yo. She couldn't even say that with a straight face. Now you know. Yo, that's funny. They gave it to. I wish I would give a grown ass man. Now, unless you got the baby, if the man is gone, that's probably why they gave it to the women. But if the man had the child, they would have gave it to the men. Yo, did you see her face when she said that? She couldn't even say that with a straight ass face. She couldn't even say that with a straight face because they gave it to the one. Should have gave what? Oh my God, I can't. I'm glad. It's real men out here. It's just women don't want. I know, no, living with the Henderson. I go by what's right. I go by what's right. If it's a real man out here, I got your back. You must don't listen to my channel. I don't put women against men. I don't put women against men, or men against women. And here, I'm making sure it's a medium. I make sure it's a medium. Then you didn't hear me not once disrespect a man yet. I'm going about with this nigga. She gonna make me speak not nice. This young lady or old lady or middle-sized lady have to say. And you have to understand, why do they want thugs? Why do they want thugs? Y'all men don't understand these things. Y'all been running with this for a long time. Women want thugs. Women want thugs. Y'all have to understand the meaning why. Because I'm going to tell you, technically, no, they don't. No, they do not want thugs. Men don't go out there, gamble, buy beds. They mess up money all the time. That's how women had to take over. I believe in who's better for the job. It's never man or woman. It's who is best at doing this. There's no need to be the man of the household and want to do the finances, but the woman is better at doing it. It don't make no sense to be the man of the household and you can't paint, but she could paint. What is who's better at the job? It ain't no sense to be a woman and sit up there and think that you have to cook, and the man cooks better than the woman. I'm okay, you cook better than me. Go ahead and cook, boo. Or men shouldn't cook. But then if a man is not supposed to cook, then you ain't got no business at half these restaurants you go to. Every restaurant you go to should be owned and cooked by women if men are not supposed to cook. And you got men who knows how to decorate. They know some men are very meticulous, right? They're very meticulous. So they see what go with what color go with what color. Next thing you know, they did the whole house. Does that mean he's not a man? Because he's meticulous? Nah, that cloth right there, that chair right there, that table right there. So my thing is, whoever does the job better, you do it. I don't do man do this, woman do that. Because if you're a true man, it's about getting the job done. It's about getting the job done. Not all this other extra bull crap, stupidness. Move.
Understand what women won't do rather than what they will do. What women won't do is share the wealth among the group, because women are selfish.
What?
By nature. It is the very nature of a female to be selfish.
What the hell? Did she just say that? Yo, y'all hear this bullshit? Yeah, I gotta call it right the way I see it. Y'all hear this bullshit? Women are selfish by nature. I'll be damned. I don't know how old she is, but I've been around a lot of women. I see when men are selfish. I see when men are more selfish than women. But they supposed to be. I don't see a man sharing stuff amongst everybody. They got families to take care of. Ain't no man taking care of the next damn. They don't mind helping you out and stuff. But they ain't taking care of no damn grown ass man. Ladies, stop it. You know you wrong. You got women that will see the next person kid with no shoes or socks or whatever on. They'll go here and here's these shoes, baby. You need some socks, or oh, you ain't got no food in your refrigerator. Or here's some food for you. Go to the store for me, young man, and keep the change. What? She made me choke. I can't mess with her. She made me choke. Women is selfish by nature. That's the dumbest shit ever. Take that way back to Africa. Take that back to anywhere you want to go. Show us where we selfish. You got to show me. I don't even want to hear that shit. You got to show me that. You got to show me that. Put me in a particular place and time where a woman is selfish, and what did she do that was selfish? You even have women that go against a better judgment and become poly. That's how unselfish they are. They don't want to share the man, but because they want the man and the man is poly, okay, I'll share you. I ain't never seen no man do that. I ain't never seen a man go out his way and help anybody the way a woman does. He does help, but not like a woman. I ain't never seen him know the stuff about other people and just give a helping hand. Unless they're asked to. If you ask them, they may help you out. But they don't just see it and let me help this person. This lady made me choke. And y'all gonna let this lady make me choke, right? Y'all ain't right. I gotta get me a bunch of new friends.
The other thing she is not going to do is oppose her environment. She's not gonna do it. Women nest within their environment. Men oppose their environments. If men collectively understand that an environment is against him, he's going to try to oppose it. Women, on the other hand, even if it is in a toxic environment, she's gonna try to nest in it the best way she can.
So do Dusties. Dusties do. You talking about people who ain't found themselves in life. Not all women. This is women and men that have not found their way in life, don't have education, don't have no aspirations, and don't want to do nothing with themselves. Simps and Dusties do it all the time. They'll be with that crazy lady because that's the place for him to lay his head. He's a lazy bum. He doesn't want to work. He thinks that life consists of doing absolutely nothing but a video game. That's it. They don't realize bills gotta get paid. Rent gotta get paid. Telephone gotta get paid. Wi-Fi, no. And that woman go do everything. He doesn't change the environment. And you got some women out there, all they want to do is run the street. They don't want to change their environment. So talk about them. Not all women. Talk about them. You know, you got to learn how to separate people. Separate people. That's why you're letting them men slide. Because you ain't separating them. So as a collective, they think you're right. That's why you're not going to be able to fix their behavior too. Because as a collective, you're not breaking the same way. Hey, these men do this and these men do that. But as a collective, you got them all beautiful and lovely.
Until someone else changes the environment for her. Someone else has to oppose the environment for her. This is why I made the video, Black Women Can't Be Pro-Black. Not only because they hate black men, but because it's cap. Women getting out there protesting, she's not opposing her environment.
Ladies, shut up. Shut up. Yes, kids want love from both parents. But guess what? You can give it to them. You can give it to them. But she won't let me. You still do it. You need to find out what that child YouTube page, or find out that child Twitter page, or find out where that kid's Instagram is at. Find out their Facebook. Plenty of these are not like the old days. I can't run them excuses no more. You cannot. Well, her mother check everything. Okay, so long as your kid know where you at, they could use their friend phone. Well, yo, let me log in, because my mother's looking at my messages and stuff, and won't let. And she said I can't talk to you. So y'all can't use that excuse anymore. There's too many different ways of contacting your kid. And the minute you contact your kid on a regular, it doesn't matter what the mother say. It doesn't matter. Don't matter. She could say that till she blew in the face, but the child knows better. The child knows better. The only way, if a mother says something negative about the child, if what she's saying she can prove. You understand? If she could prove what she's saying, then but the child gonna still be like, but the child feel like that anyway. That's why you gotta tell your kids to bag it up. Period.
Because that's not in her DNA. Passing on the.
Okay. Oh, I like the other lady one. I like the other lady one. I like the other lady list better. I'm going to show y'all the other lady's list. I think the other lady's list was better than hers. Both natures are in place to achieve an outcome. Provision, insight. Problem solve, nesting. Huh? Protect, beauty. I ain't going to be looking like a beauty and can't protect myself. Fertility. Some men or women can't do that. Men is order. Really? Nobody never broke up fights amongst men? That's not order? Okay. Now, we can't be chaotic because, well, aren't we supposed to be feminine? Feminine women ain't got no time to be fighting. Selflessness, selfish. Yeah, whatever. Create culture. Now, the other one had a better one. It was even more retarded. But I'll get to that one tomorrow. I showed it yesterday. Y'all can watch my yesterday video.
Sure, is going to dictate that he start opposing his environment. It never would have went on this long. It never would have gone on this long. None of this. He would not have been able to arm black men with control over their family dynamics, culturally or environmentally through law. He wouldn't have been able to completely corrupt the moral, because once men understood, wait a minute, if my morals are always corrupt, I can't oppose. It goes against his very nature. He has to oppose. He must.
Well,
he's gonna try to problem solve.
When and where?
See, we know this to be true because this is how we came up on the Rosewoods and the Tulsas of our time. That was under the leadership of black men, because they are going to try to problem solve.
No, baby.
They understood that the moral cannot be corrupted. So
You do know that men and women work together, right? You do know men and women work together. Ain't a group of men, no. They had got some insight from the women. Women did their part, the men did their part. A man cannot do it all by itself. That woman had to let him, that woman is in the household with the master. She had to say what master had to do. And you don't know what she was putting in master food all this time. You have no idea. You can't have one without the other. You can't fix the body without fixing the head. That's the only way we're going to have a proper order. She's going at things that she assumed men supposed to do. And she assumed that they're doing it. And she also assumed that because of women, they no, You cannot fix the body without the head. You fix the head first. Teach your sons, bag it up. Keep drilling in your son's head. His diseases, because I remember baby is getting a girl pregnant is at the least that can happen with unprotected sex. You cannot get rid of some diseases stay with you forever. And that goes for women too. You can say, baby, no glove, no love. No glove, no love. At some point in time, somebody got to say, where that bag at? And I ain't talking about the money bag. I'm talking about that glove. That thing you put on. No, baby, you can't go up in here. I don't know what you got. And I ain't trying to have no babies. You ain't my husband. I'm just saying. So if you don't teach both of them at the same time, then you get this made up stuff that she's talking about. This is how we got to that point where we at now. Now I could see before then when they didn't have the prophylactics. And I could see why some, and you notice that when women had like 13 kids, some had 15 kids, was a lot of kids that was being made. Wasn't no prophylactics. So you could say I'll let them slide, but again, they were still catching diseases though, the clap and all this other stuff from having unprotected sex. So again, you cannot separate the man and woman relationship. Your job is to fix the man and woman relationship for Black people. Because we have to do things different than our forefathers because they didn't have that right. That's one of the rights that was taken from us, that we choose to blame on public assistance. We choose to blame it on Section 8. These are the things that we choose to blame it on. But in all reality, it's not the truth. It's not. I have never seen a woman ever had a loving man who paid the bills, took care of his kids, just to say, hey, not to mind you, in the 80s, 70s and 80s, I don't know about what's before that, but when a woman got on public assistance, do you know she only got $105 if you had one child every 2 weeks? So that means that's $50 to take care of a household. $50 to take care of a household for the week. Right? Then she only got the food stamps once a month. So I'd rather live off of $50, or it's $109. Is that for the whole month or every 2 weeks? I've totally forgot. But I believe it's every 2 weeks. So that's 200 and something dollars she had lived with for the whole month. That's $50. So that means $25 go. Remember, that's $50 a week. That also you had to pay your bills out of that $50 a week. So I'm get rid of my husband who can supply me more than that from work just to downgrade myself, to kick him out the house and live off $50. That makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense at all. But this is what they're going to lead you to believe, to keep us separate. We've been separate since the time we got off that boat. We've been separate. Nobody wants to go backwards, really put that work in and heal Black people. Everybody got things to say about this one, this one. No, that's not who is the real problem? Who is the real problem? Every time two people fell in love, and the master knew that y'all fell in love, he separated the damn family. That's all was ever happened to us, was the family being separated. Call a thing, a spade a spade. That's why I don't have this conversation with people. They ain't gonna lead me to believe. So what happened before they was giving out public assistance? No, we was doomed since we got here. We never bonded as woman and man since we got here. And then when we did bond, it was only for a shorter period of time. It was only for a short period of time when the man was the head of the household, but technically he wasn't the head of the household because technically the woman still had to do side jobs. She had to take care of the kids and do side jobs. And then he had to work. And then he came home still to a dinner. While the woman took care of the kids, took care of the house and him, and still had to do side jobs to work. It ain't been easy for us as Black people, period. Period. And then for all the men that left the household, come on now, it ain't nothing new. Some women, they make their money the old fashioned way. It is what it is. But y'all know I could never finish her video. I just can't do it. I cannot finish her videos. I can't do it. Sorry, but I can't do it. So I'll check you guys out maybe later or tomorrow on this channel. I see you guys later. Peace out.